Hi everyone, welcome to the vlog and thanks for watching. I just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about something that has been bothering me ever since we moved to Southern Colorado about 8 months ago, and that is recycling, or in this case, a lack thereof. You see, in Colorado, it is actually very difficult to recycle in a lot of places, and I actually did not know this before I moved here. Outside many of the major cities, i.e. Denver, Colorado Springs, I'm sure there are others included in this too, but those are just the two that I'm mentioning. But anyway, outside of those towns, it is actually very difficult to find a town that has a full recycling program. For example, in our town, if we want to recycle, we actually have to pay a private company a weekly fee to remove our recycling for us. It's actually a pretty hefty fee as well. And actually, if you go to some of the major websites for the different waste companies, it'll initially appear as if they offer that service in our town, but then when you call to get a quote, or they make you actually request a quote, and when you do that, you find out that they don't actually offer that service in this town. Actually, if you do know what town I live in, do me a favor, go to the website for the largest recycling company in the town and take a look at their website and see what services they offer. When you go to their website, you will see that they offer services for emergency porta potties, and then in that same box, when they discuss the emergency porta potties, they mention the fact that they do not accept cans. And I'm not really sure how those two things are related, but they are mentioned in the same little blurb together. And then right underneath that, this is pretty much the entirety of the site. Right underneath that, they do actually mention the things that they do accept, which they do encourage you to recycle paint, fluorescent bulbs, and televisions. And I kid you not, those are the only things that this place accepts. In my opinion, this is just a bit of a sad joke. Like, literally, I thought they were joking when I first discovered all of this. According to the Colorado Association for Recycling, an organization dedicated to improving the recycling situation here in Colorado, only 11% of Colorado recycles as compared to the 34% average that the rest of the country has. You can find this and much more information and so many other facts about recycling here in Colorado and what the CAFR is doing to improve the situation at cafr.org. I will include that link in the description below. So basically, one of the big problems is that even in the towns where they do offer some sort of a recycling option for people, they still charge you a fee to do so. Now, this is just such a far cry from what I'm used to living in Ithaca, New York for so long, where, if you wanted to recycle, if you wanted to have recycling picked up at your house, you literally just go down to the recycling center and have your name and address added to the pickup list, and then only if you wanted to, at that point, you could then choose to buy bins, small or large ones, at either $8 or $12, respectively, and you could get those bins to put all your recyclables in and then put those out by your curb. If you didn't want to spend any money at all, they had a stack of giant, free stickers there with the recycling symbol on that you could get and then stick on your own tote or box or what have you, and put those outside yourself, so you didn't have to spend any money. And then they would just come to your house and take this, and you didn't spend any money. Now, I understand that not every town in the country is going to be able to provide free recycling services to everyone. But the fact that it is 2017 and there are still towns that do not have recycling programs at all is just a bit more than ridiculous. This is definitely something that has and continues to be a problem for us, and I'm not even sure we would have moved here if we realized exactly what the situation was here. And my wife brought up an excellent point when I was discussing this vlog idea with her, which is that, sorry, my cat made a really weird sound, which is that this is Colorado. Marijuana is legally both recreationally and medicinally here, and that recreational marijuana has brought in so much excess tax money. They could use some of this money to create a recycling program that would allow people to be able to recycle without having to spend money to do so. The fact that you need to pay to recycle these goods is absolutely ridiculous. I can't say it enough. You should not have to pay to recycle. Recycling helps everyone. And if anyone else is watching this and lives in Colorado and is facing a similar recycling dilemma, just let me know how you're dealing with it, what exactly you're doing. Maybe we can brainstorm some ideas to figure out how to solve this problem that so many Colorado residents and probably people around the country are dealing with as well. Actually, I've only discussed recycling in two places, that's Ithaca and, here in Colorado. If you're from somewhere else, let me know, how is recycling in your town? Am I just being whiny because I'm spoiled from having lived in New York for so many years and having had such a wonderful recycling program there? I'm including a video link in the description below from a website that I mentioned earlier, cafr.org. It's basically about the state of recycling in Colorado right now and what the Colorado Association for Recycling is doing to help improve this situation. It's very informative. It's only about 4 minutes long, so if this is an issue that interests you at all, I definitely recommend checking it out. So that's all I have for today. Thanks so much for watching. If this is your first time, please remember to hit that subscribe button. My goal for 2017 is to hit 1,000 subscribers. If you like my video, all support is really appreciated. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.